Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. It was so wonderful to see some of you this weekend, either on Zoom or in person in the afternoon for our water communion gathering. I have a bowl of water here in my office now that I will boil this week and get ready to be used for blessings and our child dedications throughout the year. So good to be with you and to join our waters together as we kick off this church year. This Sunday, we will have service at 10 a.m. as usual, and it will be the first time of doing a kids breakout room for the year. Kids in elementary and up to 5th, 6th grade, and our preschoolers are welcome to can head out to a Zoom breakout room with Sadie after the Wonder Box, and you'll be exploring your church kits and chatting a little bit about the year and getting to reconnected with each other. So hope you'll be on Zoom for that. If you're a family, you might want to log in on 2 different devices if you want your kid to be a part of that. Also this Sunday, after the service, I'm going to be hosting a Newcomers Session for folks who are new to the congregation, or if you just want to meet folks who are new to the congregation and stick around with me. We'll be talking a little bit about what is Unitarian Universalism and also about our own spiritual journeys. And it'll just be short, about 45 minutes after the service. You can just stay in the main Zoom room if you want to be a part of that. We've got a bunch of adult faith formation stuff that's getting up and running right now. One thing is tonight we are joining the Church of the Good Shepherd, which is the Episcopal Church down the street from us, for their racial justice movie nights this fall. And tonight is the first one. It's Dawnland. You can watch the movie over Zoom and also join in the conversation. I'll put the link for where to register for that in the comments. That is tonight, I believe. It's at either 6 or 7 p.m., but if you look at the link, it'll tell you exactly when. And tonight, in case you're wondering, is Tuesday, September 14th. And Dawnland is a movie that our land acknowledgement group has been interested in. So I think some of them are going to show up for that and would love to see you too. We also have several things that you can sign up for right now. I am leading a study group, an 11-session study group on widening the circle of concern, which is the report that was put out by our UUA's Commission on Institutional Change about our anti-racism and anti-oppression work as an association and as congregations. And so we'll be thinking about that in the context of our congregation. And it's a really good study guide, really rich. There's a lot of room for conversation and thinking about who we are and how we do things. So I would love to have you join me for that. I've got about 7 folks already. It's starting this Sunday. We're going to be doing the first and third Sundays basically through February. So it'll be twice a month, once in September, and then twice a month through February, 7:30 to 9 p.m. And the whole report is online, so you can order a paper copy of it, but you can also just go online and read it, so you don't have to have that paper copy right away. And I will put a link in the comments for where you can sign up to be a part of that group. We also have our next session of Coming of Age for Adults coming up. It's going to be led by Sonrisa O'Toole and by Lindsay Sylvester. They would love to have you in that. It was a really wonderful program last spring, and some of you were able to experience the worship services put on by that group. One happened in May and one in August, and it's exploring who you are. If you came, especially if you came to Unitarian Universalism as an adult, and you never got that coming of age experience that our youth get, to really think about your beliefs and what is important to you, this is a really rich experience to do that. So I'll put the link to sign up for that in the comments as well. It's going to be Wednesdays 7 to 8:30 starting in October. We also have our spiritual practice workshop again this year. Karen Campbell is running that. People really loved it last year. It's the first and third Mondays at 7. That's also starting in October, and I'll put a link to sign up for that in the comments as well. And we've got a fun group called the Elderberries for folks in the 60-plus crowd. They are getting together for connection and for fun outings. I know they're having lunch together this week and going apple picking, I believe, next week. So they're doing some fun outdoor gatherings. It's being led by Tess George. And so if you're interested in that, you can reach out to Tess. And she'll get you connected. And that's that. They sound like they're having a lot of fun. So you would definitely want to get on that list if you are 60 plus. We also have some social justice stuff coming up. So this Saturday is the Climate Action Team relaunch, and that Climate Action Team is through UU Action New Hampshire, our statewide UU Justice Network. It's on Zoom 10 to 11:30 this Saturday, September 18th. And bonus, Caro, our intern, is leading the little worship service that's going to be a part of that. So you can get to experience some of Caro leading worship if you show up, and also connect with other UUs across the state who are interested in climate action, which we know is a really important issue right now. The next weekend is the Immigrant Solidarity Walk that the Immigrant Solidarity Network is putting together. It's the 23rd through the 25th. I'll be walking a couple of those days. The walk goes from Manchester all the way out to the detention center in Dover, and starts and ends with a vigil, and is about bringing attention to the struggles that immigrants in New Hampshire are facing, and particularly there's some really important votes coming up in Washington that we want our congressional delegation to vote the right way on. We want them to vote in favor of our immigrant neighbors, and in favor of a pathway to citizenship for essential workers, and to vote against things that would harm our immigrant neighbors. So there's going to be some focus on drawing attention to those votes coming up at the Immigrant Solidarity Walk. And I'll put a link in the comments for how to sign up for that Immigrant Solidarity Walk if you want to be a part of it. You can just do one leg of the walk. You don't have to do the whole thing. Or if you're not up for walking, there's other ways to be involved. We also have our little free farm stand continuing through this month, and we are still looking for some volunteers to sit. It's an easy gig. You get to sit, you get to meet some of our neighbors. You get to be outside in hopefully some lovely fall weather. I know the folks who have volunteered for that have really enjoyed the experience. It's noon to 3 on Sunday. There's usually 2 people, so you've got a buddy. And I'll put the link for where to sign up for that in the comments. A couple of just administrative notes. One is that Erica, our administrator, is on parental leave now officially. Baby Austin was born on Friday, and we're very excited for her, and she's going to be off for 12 weeks, and we've got coverage in a bunch of different ways, including some office volunteers who are going to be in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for an hour or so, and also Abigail Lewis, who you met on Sunday, is going to be doing some tech and communication stuff for us. So just so you know, if you email Erica, you'll get a detailed auto response that tells you who might be able to answer your question. But know that we're working to cover, and let us know if it seems like we're forgetting something or missing something. We appreciate that help. And also, we've got a Safe Congregation training coming up in October. October 7th is our Safe Congregation training. It's on Zoom from 7:30 to 8:30. We will also record it and send it out, but we'd love to have you there live, especially if you are one of the folks who your volunteer role requires you to be at that training. So put that on your calendar, October 7th, 7:30 to 8:30. And that's what I've got today. I thought I didn't have much, but now I've been talking for 10 minutes, so we've got a lot going on. I hope you're enjoying the lovely weather this week, and I hope to see you online or in person very soon.